Okay, welcome to Yacht Dove. This is a forward view from the pedestal of the steering position. As you can see the instruments. I'll try zoom in a little bit. On the left there is the depth. The next one on the left is the speed over the ground, or the speed through the water can be adjusted. The next is the Ray Marine multi-screen. To the right of that, this is the rudder indicator. When you turn the rudder, she'll move. I'll demonstrate that a little bit. I'll actually try and move a little closer so you can see. As you can see, as I move the rudder, she moves. In fact, the boat's moving as well at the same time. Now, get it back to center. Okay, to the right of that, I'll go a little closer, maybe for these. This is the wind speed and indicator. Obviously these can be set for parent wind or actual wind. Now, to the right of that, this is for hoisting the mainsail. This is the winch. These are the clutches that are needed. And this is for bringing in the Genoa. It's all done from the cockpit, as you can see. Now, to move to the left hand side, there are a couple more. The one on the extreme left is for lowering the mainsail, for reefing it in on the boom, and the other one is for taking in the second Genoa, or jib, whichever you like to call it. Now we're going to step back a little bit and come back and we'll have a look at the instruments that are on the pedestal. Okay, this is the autopilot. You set it and she's pretty damn good, I will tell you that. We've got to a stage we hardly use the steering. In the middle, this is the bow thruster, and to the left of that, this is for the forward anchor. Now, the aft anchor, I'll zoom out a little bit, maybe make this a bit easier. This controls the aft anchor here. It's up and down. This is the remote for the gearbox and also for the engine speed. And this is a little clock we have. We use this to give us thing. And underneath that is the fuel gauge. It's a bit hidden there at the moment. Now, in the center we have the compass, and below the compass we have the engine controls. These give you oil pressure, temperature and everything that's apparent there. To the left hand side, we'll slowly move around to the left now, is the VHF control. And just above that, right here is the horn. And to the left of that, chargers for the laptop, the computer, everything that's needed for mobile navigation, including emergency lights and things like that. We usually keep the iPad running off that while we're on long trips. Now, we'll go back now to the engine controls. Now, I'm going to start the engine, show how easy it is. Just check she's out of gear. Yeah, just put on the accelerator a little bit. Now, I'll turn on the key and wait for the buzzing. As you can see, this is a cold start. You can see the temperature of the engine. It all starts that easy. I don't know if you can hear it. It's rather quiet, but at least you can see it there on the tachometer. And of course, bring it up more, bring it down. Usually our idle speed's around about there. And she's, I don't know, you can hear the wind blowing, but it's almost impossible to hear the engine. Now, just above that is the biblical compass, and just at the engine controls, I have to step back a little further. It's the steering wheel. And just behind the steering wheel, at the moment there's a table there because we're going to dine out tonight. So in the morning, what I'll do is I'll take the table out and put the seat back in, the captain's chair back in, and give you a look at that. I don't think there's anything else to see here. Oh yeah, let's look at the covers. At the moment the covers are all up because it's wet and windy here at the moment. the rain has stopped for a few moments to let me do this video, thankfully. But this spray hood drops down, I suppose, in less than a minute, and all of the covers can fold back to the back in pretty much the same period of time. We have this one open now, just let a bit of fresh air in, and it goes right around back. And again, this can drop down or roll up if you just want to. If there's training, you can roll up all the sides and keep the cover over the top, and it go right around. And again, this is the other side. This too can roll up, but that's the direction the wind's blowing at the moment, so we won't roll that up today. Now, I think that gives you an idea of the cover and the boat and the cockpit. In the event that you're sailing without the covers up and it's raining, there is a beautiful teak deck on the floor. This means that no matter how the waves comes in, you generally remain dry because I'm just moving around the floor. This is the binnacle. Now, as we go around the floor, you will see that's where the table is set. And in point of fact, I'll look at the table for you, just a brief look at it, we'll look at better detail. And this one here is where the seat, the captain's chair goes. Now, that's the porthole that goes into the boat and into the hallway. That's the engine compartment basically. And turn around 180 degrees. And there's the other porthole. This one gets into the berth, what we call the pilot berth. It's got two single bunks, one slightly larger than an normal one and just one a regular size. And that's it for now, until tomorrow morning when I'll set up the chair. It only takes a minute to set up the chair, but I don't want to take the table apart right now because we're going to do dinner in a little while. Okay, take care, bye.